So, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Oh, sorry, stream. In this particular stream, as you can read this title, we are coming up. We are coming up with our the remaining project called as our school management system that we need to finish, and that's why I am doing this live stream to complete that project. As usual, those who are follow my streams regularly, मैं जो है एक अटेंडेंस टेकिंग एप्लीकेशन बनाने वाला था, बट फॉर दैट एप्लीकेशन I will be thinking ki why should I complete the remaining application that I have been built 4 months ago and start building it. I don't even finish this up, so let's try to finish that and let's just complete it. And right now that's why I'm come up with the remaining part of that application. As usual, I'm not starting from where I left. I will be delete that folder. I don't know how. Sorry. Someday, today ago, my hard disk will be get crashed, and in that the folder that I have been saved for this project are get corrupted. Also, the docker file that I am using, the docker I will be get also uninstall. I don't know what is the error happening with the docker, but I don't know, and it's completely okay. I will be start the project by rest of the part. ठीक है, so I will be start the project from the new. So those who don't know about this project, for those people I will be tell you the architecture of our project. So simply this is our Next.js application that we are building, and there are three components: basic, app router, components, and server action. So in the app router, okay, in the app router there are pages, but before you are going to access that pages, you need to verify the middleware. And there in our application, as usual, the role based verification and validation are applied, and for that we are using Next.js middleware and clerk as an authentication. So there are 4 different types of roles in our application: a student, admin, teacher, and parents. So both are their limitation and their application. Okay, so admin can manage everything as usual. Teacher are there are some limitations. Student are there less limitation than the teacher. Parents has also the less limitation than the student and teacher. Just like this, while we are building, you can understand everything. After verifying yourself, you will be get access the pages, and we will be log in as the basically if you log in as the admin, then there will be a pages you will be get access. But what type of login you will be get, according to that you will be get access the pages. Just like if you log in as an admin, you will be get access the form, components, and all of those things. just like app router नहीं, पेज वगैरह का सबका एक्सेस आप लोग को मिल जाएगा. एंड ऑथेंटिकेशन हम लोग क्लर्क की मदद से करना है, जैसे कि मैंने बताया. एंड फॉर द सर्वर एक्शन, हम लोग जो है फॉर्म से जो है सर्वर एक्शन क्रिएट करेंगे, जैसे पोस्ट, अपडेट, डिलीट, रिक्वेस्ट. एंड डेटा फेचिंग हम लोग प्रिज्मा से करने वाले हैं. वी आर यूजिंग प्रिज्मा. वाई वी आर यूजिंग प्रिज्मा? देयर आर बंच ऑफ अदर एप्लीकेशन और options available in the market, because Prisma is give us the flexibility. You can use every database, you can use any database, and the schema will be get same. You don't need to write a different schema for the different database. You just use the Prisma and it's free. And for the database we are using PostgreSQL as usual, and we are performing the CURD operation. After that, this is the main component of our application that we are focusing on. This is the school management schema that AI will be generated. This entire diagram I will be show you whenever we start that application freshly and newly. Okay, so I don't want to waste my time to understand you. I don't want to waste my time to how this application working. I already done that 3 to 4 months ago. Okay, so if you don't understand anything, you can watch it here. I am also explaining something, you can ask me in the chat. But if you want to go to the depth how this application exactly working, how we can start from the basics. So basically right now I'm start the coding, and I will also generate one repository for you guys. So I'm not go in that much depth right now. I'm just keep forward away. If you want to go in the depth, you can watch my previous streams. I'm already created one playlist also. Okay, so this is our schema, and there are a bunch of things just like result, assignment, exam, lesson, subject, and bunch of other options are available. Okay. So basically this is our application, and I will be created one Docker container also for Postgres. How should you create, how to create Docker container for Postgres? Just need to search Postgres, okay, not double S, Postgres, and run this. After running, you will be open one form, and okay, run this, open this form, fill the detail that what is your port. If suppose in my PC the problem will be I don't have a 5432 port, it will be give me an error. So I am using a 5438 port, and the volume there are 3 or 4, I don't exact remember. If you want that value, you can watch the previous, okay, previous streams. If I go to here, okay, localhost is currently shut down because it's okay, okay. And you just need to run this successfully. After running this, you need to run the command just like cd command and migration command. After that, for migrate your database successfully or not, for checking that, you need to run command npx prisma studio. Using this, you can open localhost 555, and you can see all of the data here. Basically right now you can see this. Basically before the refreshing, it will be get 00. Right now if I refresh, it will be seed the data. Just like you can see that there are 30 lessons available in our database. This is all the dummy data. While the time we are building this application, we can delete that data, and we can get the dynamic data from the user, teacher, and admin and parents, okay. And this is our application. Right now I am implementing the pagination in this application, but it's not working. So let's just start and go ahead, start building it. But before you are going to get started, my request to all of you, please like the stream, please subscribe, and tell me in the chat, tell me in the comments, not in the chat, ki what other project you want to complete that we have been. Okay, I'm just checking everything is right or not. The clarity of the stream, yeah, everything is looking nice. Okay, so right now I will be made the change in code. I'm change this in the template literal for the dynamic data adding, and not the dynamic data adding. Basically page is equal to page index. Then we will be change the color of that particular number. Basically right now we are in the page number 1, so I want the background of 1 is lime blue, okay. So how should I do this? Basically after writing the function equal to, okay, not equal to the pg lime style, okay. Okay, so component or we will be miss one part here. If not, then we will showing empty, okay. Okay, you can get, okay. So basically there are one more thing, how should you change your page number? Basically right now if I click on if I click here on 2, it will be not changing the data. So and this is next button is also not working, previous button is not also working. So how to fix that? For that we will be go in our code base and made the change in our pagination and create one function here at the top called as const router. We will be called the router here. Use router, use navigation also, and made this as an client component, because whenever you using the client side rendering, then you need to use the use client, and whenever you made one component as a server side, then you will be specify that this is a server side and this is a client side. For that your code base will be get secure. The front end user cannot access the backend code, your backend logic, and that's why your application will be get more secure. This is always a good practice you need to follow along. And after calling the router, we will be create one more called as change page and called as new page. And guys, I'm just forgot to tell you, I'm using one focus, I don't know the exact name, focus extension for a blur, not an exactly blur to get the highlight on 2 to 3 lines only. That's why my focus will be get increased. So if you see some lines are get more attraction than the line number 9 or 10, so that's this is the reason behind it. Okay, and here we will be called the number and write the callback function here in that. But before doing that, we will be fetch our existing data using the params, a new URL search params, window.location.search. Okay, using this you will be get the data from the URL. Okay, just like here. Okay, if we right now we will be changing, okay, it will not get changed now. Okay, so what is the approach behind it? What we are trying to do, if someone click on this too, we will be change that in this. If right now I made this too, it will be change here. So we will be changing the params, search params. So how should I do this? If you can see, this is a tree. Right now the background of 2 is get BG lime sky, because right now we are in the page of 2. If we go back in the page number 1, then we need to make the change on the URL and you will be see that. Okay, so we need to set that. How should we do that? Params dot set page, and GitHub Copilot works very nicely. New page, it will be to string. Okay, and we will be passing this and number. We need to transform this into the string, because we will be passing this and number. That's why we are converting this. And right now we will be called the router push search param to string. Okay, not like that. I'm using the template literal and window dot location, path name, params to stringify, and okay, basically I don't need to pass it here. Stringify, I am already doing this now. And if I try this out, okay, why this is not working? Router.push, window.location page, everything is right, I think. Oh, I'm not called this now, that's why. I need to call that in the button. So just format this, and I need to pass that function here using the click on click, and we will be pass. Okay. Okay. क्या हुआ भाई तेरे को यार? On click change page index. ठीक है, and most probably it will be working. Yes, it will be working. And right now the next and previous button is not working, if you can see. Okay, so then next part is we are fixing this. Okay, llama pg lamps. You can just observe the URL whenever I change this. Right now it will be get 2, and you can make the more specific URL, just like if I do this, I just need to check that test. I'm just passing ID to get more specific detail. Page 2. Okay, so test page. Okay, it working nicely. I don't. This is what we want, and make this thing, make this function and paste this to all the button, just like our previous button. Where is here? We just need to paste by the page index. Page index, page number ना, page number -1, एंड यहाँ पर प्लस कर देंगे. ठीक है. ओके, यहाँ पर पेज +1. Okay, you can see. And why this is disabled? Because initially I will be disable it, but wrap and disabled. And but there is a problem one here, because what is the problem behind it? If okay, see, it will be given next. Right now the page number is 12 and the no data is there. What we want, how many number will be show there, it will be given exactly that. After that it will be get disabled, just like in previous na. Okay, if the pagination will show the 3 page, the next button, if we reach the page number 3, then the next button will be get disabled. Same thing as if we reach the page number 1, then the previous button will be get disabled. How should we do this? Actually we can do this 4 months ago, but I am doing this to scratch. Okay, I don't know exact logic what I write. Okay, const has preview. मैं अपनी stream देख रहा हूँ थोड़ी देर के लिए. Preview item per page multiply और यहाँ पर and bigger than 0, or same page okay, this is not a logic I will be thinking. I want just page -1 here also, और प्लस हम लोग यहाँ पर करेंगे. But not get disabled na. Page 0 is not get exist in our system. Okay, so basically it will get smaller than the count. Why this is not working? Okay, we don't call this na. We need to call that. ठीक है, यहाँ पर हम लोग को डिसेबल को फिर से लाना पड़ेगा, डिसेबल्ड, और यहाँ पर एक कंडीशन लिखते हैं एज if we have the page number 2, then we will be get back -1. If we have page number 2, then we need to go +1. Okay, just uncomplicated logic. मुझको समझ नहीं आ रहा है मैं कैसे एक्सप्लेन करूँ. मैं जस्ट सिंपल वे में आप लोग को एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ. अगर हम लोग पेज नंबर अगर हम लोग पेज नंबर 2 के अंदर है एंड वी वांट टू गो बैकवर्ड, देन ये क्या करेगा, प्रीवियस वाला बटन जो जिस भी पेज नंबर के अंदर है, जस्ट लाइक अगर हम पेज नंबर 2 के अंदर है तो उसमें से -1 कर देगा, और उसको जो है हमेशा मुझे ग्रेटर दैन और इसके अंदर फर्क समझ में नहीं आता, और उसको जो है हमेशा 0 से बड़ा ही रखेगा. ठीक है. एंड इफ वी वांट टू गो टू द नेक्स्ट पेज, देन ये क्या करेगा, जो भी हमारा पेज नंबर है उसके अंदर प्लस पेज नंबर एक ऐड कर दे. ये तो माइनस करेगा ही, लेकिन प्लस भी कर देगा पेज पर आइटम, और उसको जो है काउंट से हमेशा नीचे ही रखेगा. ठीक है. आई होप मैं जितना ट्राई कर सकता था उतना मैंने ट्राई किया. बाकी सिंपल कोड है, आई एम नॉट एबल टू एक्सप्लेन, बट यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड बाय मैनुअली इफ यू आर ह्यूमन. ओके, सो बैड है. You can just make the mathematics by multiplication and subtraction. This is the basic logic behind it. And we need to pass this in our next button. ठीक है. इसके अंदर भी एक डिसेबल लगाते हैं, बाकी डिसेबल हैज नेक्स्ट. ठीक है. अभी अगर हम लोग जाएंगे तो ये देखना, ये बैन हो जाए, मतलब डिसेबल रहेगा, और अभी हम लोग ये आएंगे तो ये इस तरीके से काम करेगा. ठीक है. ओके, आई होप आप सबका काम कर रहा होगा यार. ओहो, मेरी स्ट्रीम कहाँ पर चली गई यार, मेरे को मिल क्यों नहीं रही. लेकिन क्या ये जो हमने अभी पेजिनेशन इम्प्लीमेंट किया, ये स्टूडेंट के लिए वर्कआउट करेगा? ओके, पेजिनेशन को हमने कॉल ही नहीं किया यहाँ पर, तो सबसे पहले इसको कॉल करते हैं. इनमें मेरा ओबीएस को 1 मिनट साइड में लगा देता हूँ थोड़ा सा. ठीक है. And if I click here, and there should be a student. Students S is common. Let's just go and fix this. Where I need to go? I don't get the path. SRC ऐप एंड डैशबोर्ड के अंदर हमारा स्टूडेंट्स, स्टूडेंट लिस्ट, नॉट we need to go to the list, and in that students and the page. Okay, where is the URL? I will be okay. The link component is here, is students item ID. ठीक है. तो अब ये फिक्स हो चुका है। यहाँ पर कुछ शॉर्टकट्स वगैरह है। ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर जो है मैं जो है ना एक थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूज हो रहा हूँ अपने एप्लीकेशन के अंदर, बिकॉज दिस इज़ अ वेरी यूज एप्लीकेशन दैट वी आर बिल्डिंग, टू बी वेरी फ्रैंक, एंड before implementing any function you need to think a lot, not think and over engineer everything, not think like over engineering, but if suppose this is teacher, okay, and this is student, right? And if I click here, students teacher, student lesson, okay, home page, okay, student exam home page, student assignment home page, okay, and student teacher, it will also redirect to home page. Student result is also okay. Start lesson. एक मिनट, यहाँ पर कुछ एरर दे रहा है ना ये। फिक्स यूजिंग कोपायलट, और इसको अभी के लिए मैं डिस्कार्ड कर देता हूँ बिकॉज हमारे ऐप तो चल रही है ना। ये मैं स्टूडेंट के ऊपर जाऊँगा। ओके, तो यहाँ पर हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट वी हैव इन अवर डेटाबेस? वी हैव 50 स्टूडेंट्स ना, so why the pagination will not work here? Let me just see. ओके, लेट्स जस्ट गो अहेड। अभी के लिए इसको रहने देते हैं, बाद में जाके मैं एक यूनिवर्सल कंपोनेंट बना के यहाँ पर कर दूंगा, या फिर मैनुअली भी कर सकते हैं हम लोग। एक फुटर भी तो डालने का यहाँ पर कि किसने ये एप्लीकेशन बनाई है। आई थिंक एवरीथिंग इज वर्किंग नाइसली। अभी के लिए हम लोगों के ये लिंक नहीं वर्कआउट कर रहे ना, तो हम लोगों को क्या चाहिए, अगर ये एक स्टूडेंट है तो व्हाट वी वांट कि दिस इज सम शॉर्टकट्स। इफ स्टूडेंट लेसन, देन दिस पर्टिकुलर स्टूडेंट लेसन विल बी ओपन अप, this particular student teachers are get open, this particular student exam and assignment and result will be get open, and all these things for this particular student. Okay, so next thing we will be get implementing that, and let's go back to our schema, prisma schema, student, ओके, यहाँ पर ठीक है, यहाँ पर यहाँ पर बेसिकली हर एक स्टूडेंट का एक क्लास होगी, ठीक है। क्लास 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 कहाँ पर होगी? क्लास आईडी होगी, क्लास होगी, अटेंडेंस होगी, रिजल्ट होगी, इसका ग्रेड होगी, बराबर। एंड टीचर का भी एक स्टूडेंट होगा। क्या स्टूडेंट होगा क्या टीचर का? बेसिकली सब्जेक्ट होंगे, लेसन होंगे, क्लासेस होंगे, एंड पेरेंट का एक स्टूडेंट्स होगा क्रिएटेड ग्रेड, स्टूडेंट एंड क्लासेस। क्लासेस के अंदर टीचर्स, सुपरवाइजर बेसिकली, एंड स्टूडेंट, एंड सब्जेक्ट के अंदर टीचर, लेसन, लेसन के अंदर स्टूडेंट, क्या हमने पास किए हैं, स्टूडेंट, स्टार्ट, सब्जेक्ट, क्लास, टीचर आईडी। ओके, तो हम लोग टीचर आईडी से स्टूडेंट लेंगे और ओके ओके, मैं समझ गया मुझ क्या क्या हमने। ओके। हम्म, ठीक है गाइस, मैं समझ गया इसको क्या करना है अभी। दिस इज जस्ट एन, ये आप कह सकते हो कि एक पेजिनेशन वाला ट्यूटोरियल था, लेकिन नेक्स्ट वाले इसके अंदर हम लोग जो है क्या करने वाले हैं। ओके, नेक्स्ट वाले इसके अंदर अभी हम लोग कहाँ पर है, सर्च फिल्टर, अभी के लिए फेच डेटा विद क्वेरी पैराम्स कर लिया हमने। उसके बाद हम लोग फिल्टर फेच डेटा विद सर्च पैराम, यूआरएल, फेच स्टूडेंट, फेच पेरेंट, सब्जेक्ट, क्लास, prisma, nested query, fetch exam, assignment, exam result, event, announcement. Okay, role based. Okay, okay. There are bunch of things are remaining. Okay, इसको भी करेंगे धीरे धीरे करके, लेकिन ये वाली स्ट्रीम हम लोग यहीं पर एंड करते हैं, बिकॉज ये पेजिनेशन वाली स्ट्रीम आप लोग कह सकते हो। ओके, एंड दैट्स इट फॉर दिस स्ट्रीम। एक बार खुद चेक कर लेता हूँ यार। ओके सो गाइज, हम लोग जो है अभी जाएंगे आप यहाँ से, एंड मैं मिलूंगा आप लोगों से नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम के अंदर, जो कि थोड़ी देर में हो जाएगी। मैं हर बार ऐसा बोलता हूँ, लेकिन आई डोंट नो वाई मैं क्यों नहीं कर पाता। इट आई विल बी मेक श्योर दैट दिस टाइम कि इसको हम लोग कर ले, एंड बाय बाय।